Hey guys, it's John here, and thank you for tuning in to this video. I really appreciate it. This is an announcement about all the items. We're going to showcase all the items that we have so far in the auction, the charity event auction that's going to go on January 23rd. That's a Sunday, coming up in just a week from today. If you're watching this on, today when it was posted. Sunday, January 23rd, we're doing a live auction to help my brother out with his cancer treatments. All the money that we raise in this auction will go to help my brother out. If you don't know, my brother has cancer. He's got bladder cancer. The cancer has moved into his blood. My brother has already had surgeries to battle this cancer where he's lost his kidneys, his bladder, his prostate, everything down there has been surgically removed. And now the cancer's in his blood. He's going to have treatments probably for the rest of his life is the way things go. So we're doing an auction to help fund my brother and keep him financially stable through this process. And so we're doing a charity auction. All of the proceeds of this auction will go to help him out. Anything that's left over above and beyond our goal, though, if we do get more than our goal, we're going to be donating to the Moffitt Center for Cancer Research. So this will benefit anyone who has cancer in the long run. So, what I wanted to do today was go through all the items that we have in the auction. A lot of people have generously donated items. I'm going to try and remember everybody as we go through this thing. There's so much stuff in this pile that it's just incredible. But I wanted to thank, so there's a couple items that are coming that are not on this list. You don't have photos of, but Left Coast Graphics, Rick has said he's going to donate a few pins to the auction. Greg and Gianni, this is a big one. Greg and Gianni of Red 5 Designs are donating one of their books. So we are going to get a book from Red 5 Designs on Star Wars Kenner. That is coming, and it will be in the auction for Sunday, January 23rd. So that is incredible. Thank you, Greg and Gianni from Red 5 Designs. That is an amazing thing. And thank you, Rick from Left Coast Graphics, for sending pins. Hopefully I'll have pictures of those pins and an idea of what Rick is sending before the auction. Let's see, what else do we got here? I think I thank everybody else while we're doing it, but we've got stuff from G-Force, stuff from Chris at 1000th Ghost, stuff from Dino the Machino at Geek Strong. We've got Andy and Josh from Holochronicles sending some items in. My friend Jake and I put together the Hoth thing, the Hoth set you'll see at the end of this video. So stay tuned because there's a lot of good vintage items all the way near the end. Joey from Padawan Collector has sent a carded vintage Star Wars figure. And Dave at Vintage Toy Rush, Dave at Vintage Toy Rush here on YouTube has got some mask items for us. You'll see in the pictures of them coming up. Is that everybody? Oh, Rob has sent some video games. And then from stores, we're going to have items from Phil's Comics and Collectibles. Brian and Phil are donating stuff, both from the store, and Brian is donating some things from his personal collection to help out. So thanks to Brian and Phil at Phil's Comic Shop. Joey and Nilda at Way Back When have helped out. They got a really cool King Kong thing that you'll see in this video. Bits and Buttons are going to donate some items I've got to go pick up later in the week. And we've got stuff from Petrucco's Collectibles. Steve over at Petrucco's Collectibles was really nice and donated 3 items. So we got them in the collection here. And I think that's it. If I forgot anybody, I'm really sorry. Did I say G-Force? G-Force sent some stuff. I think I said G-Force, didn't I? G-Force has sent a Castle Grayskull. You'll see that in the thing. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. If I forgot anyone, I'm sorry, but I want to say thank you to everybody who's helped out. And thanks so much to all the people who have already started donating money. My brother's GoFundMe, which totally shocked me. I'm absolutely floored already. It surpassed $3,000 already. I just cannot believe the generosity of this community. You guys have just gone above and beyond already with all the donations that have come in for things that we're going to have for the auction, and then the actual cash money that's been donated to the GoFundMe. We'll have links for the GoFundMe and also links for my PayPal. If you want to just send it directly to us, you can send it through PayPal, or you can just donate directly on the GoFundMe page, both of which will have links in the description below. But we're already blown away. My brother and I were talking about this the other day, that we cannot even believe that it's already surpassed $3,000 on the GoFundMe page, and not to mention the couple $100 that have come in through the PayPal that we've just given directly to my brother. So it's incredible what has been coming through, and we're both just blown away by this. It's amazing. But I guess you want to see the items. So let's get on to, these are the items that are going to be in the auction, and there's also going to be a little bit of details here about the Nintendo Switch, because the Nintendo Switch is a major thing for the, we're going to do a duck race to give away this Nintendo Switch, and that should be a lot of fun. We'll do that live on the stream that we do on Sunday, January 23rd. We'll do a bunch of duck races, narrow it down to one winner, and that final winner in the final round will get the Nintendo Switch. Okay. Yeah. All right. On to the items. Let's go. So one of the items that we're going to end up giving away is a Nintendo Switch, and this is going to be sort of a raffle / duck race to determine who gets the Nintendo Switch. For every $10 that you donate to my brother's GoFundMe, or by sending the money to our PayPal or whatever, for every $10, you're going to get one duck in the duck race. And we're going to do heats. We're going to have 10 ducks in a race, and we're going to do any number of heats that we need. So if we have like 100, if people have bought like 100 ducks, there's going to be 10 different races of 10. And then we're going to do finals, where the winners of those races, of those heats, will then go into a final round of duck races until we narrow it down to one final winner. And that final winner in the finals will get the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, it'll be a fun little event with ducks racing in a pond and blah blah blah. We'll explain more of the rules when it comes down to it. But for every $10 that you donate, either to Mark's GoFundMe or by sending us through PayPal, you will get a duck in the race and be in some of those heats. And if you spend multiple $10, so $20 gets you 2 ducks, $50 gets you 5 ducks, you'll end up in multiple different heats. So you won't be racing against yourself, you know. And now on to the items that are going to be up for grabs in the auction. So first up, we have a carded Weequay on a Return of the Jedi card back. Really nice. It's got the blacked out Ewoks on the back. This comes from Joey, the Padawan Collector. It does have a little bit of a ding in the bubble, but otherwise this is a really nice specimen. And I am going to put it in a star case, just like you see here. So you'll receive it really protected and nice. And that comes from Joey, the Padawan Collector. Thanks a lot, Joey. And then we've got some artwork that'll be in the auction. We've got a hammerhead framed here, framed and matted. We have a comic book advertising of Kenner Star Wars related toys. This is a really cool comic book centerfold advertisement, matted and framed, and just looks incredible. It looks awesome when you hang it on the wall. That's from my personal collection. I've got a few of them. Found the Mandalorian thing out at a store one day and picked this up for the auction. Think it's a really cool looking. It's print on canvas wrapped around a wood frame. Same canvas wood frame that you'd find on any painting or canvas art. And this is just really an incredible piece. It's stunning, the silhouette look and everything with the Mandalorian on it. Really nice artwork. We've got a Ewoks from the Star Wars Ewoks cartoon, a a cell from the animated series. Now you can frame this cell similar to how I've done this one. This is not for sale. It's just giving you an example of how to frame these. The framed ones are not going to be in the auction. They are my personal collection. But that Ewok frame we saw at the beginning there, this is what will be in the auction, and those framed versions are just for examples as to what you could do with it when you get it. We have a Doctor Who from Out Nerd Me, Stephen Poon. Really cool image there. G-Force has sent us a Castle Grayskull from the Origins line, still in the box, brand new. Thanks, G-Force. That's awesome. We have Crimson Reign #1 comic book. The Koi Fam cover. We have Batman #100, a key issue here, comic book. It's an extra thick one. Batman 89 #1. Really great, really awesome comic. Superman 78. These continue where the movies left off, the classic films. #1, of course. And Chris, the 1000th Ghost, has sent us a giant care package. All this stuff coming up comes from Chris. We got a stack of DVDs and Blu-rays. We'll probably do those individually. We have the Shadow Serpent Bike, a Star Wars cup from Funko, Darth Vader, Jar Jar Binks Black Series Star Wars, never opened, still in the box, deluxe figure. We have a Dungeons and Dragons die-cast set of figurines. Odin from Infinity Saga, from the Thor, series. We have Alice, which is a rock candy. That's it. It's a rock candy Alice. DJ from Star Wars Black Series. Got DJ up for grabs in the auction, thanks to Chris. We have a Pee Wee Herman Dorbs, #304. We've got a Pez dispenser from Funko Pops of Evelyn from He-Man and Masters of the Universe. We have, the android from Alien. Why can't I remember his name right now? We have the First Order Flame Trooper bobblehead. We have a Rock Candy Incredibles Mrs. Incredible. Really cool figure this one is. Really nice figurine. Some Soda Funko of Hermie. I don't know if we're going to do both of these together or one at a time. We've got a the mini car trading card set from Upper Deck. Garth Brooks CD-ROM set, CD set, music CDs. Sorry, I didn't mean to say CD-ROM. We have a Ghostbusters Playmobil figure and Ghost Trap. Really cool. Supernatural Join the Hunt. It's a game. It's a board game kind of thing, or trading card game. Masters of the Universe from Mega Bloks, Skeletor and Panther. Hook action figure, carded, brand new, on card, from the 80s. Love this one. Monopoly, Cars Monopoly. This is the Cars version of Monopoly. Pretty cool. We have a DC Superhero Girls Harlequin action figure. Brand new, on card, in the bubble. Barbie, but this is the Kool-Aid special edition Barbie. And here we have it open so you can see the Barbie inside. It's just a slipcover case, so you can take a look at her. Looks really nice, actually. DC Multiverse Harlequin with King Shark's feet, his legs. And we have Peacemaker, that's it. Yeah. Then we got Cyborg here. Well, that stopped all of what was in Chris's lot there. And then I put in Cyborg from my collection. Andy and Josh over at Holochronicles are doing a Millennium Falcon vintage. It does have reproduction stickers on it. And the only part it's missing is the training ball. But Andy and Josh over at Holo Chronicles are generously donating this Millennium Falcon, and that'll be in the auction from them. Thanks, guys. We have a stack of DC comics here. This whole stack will go together. We've got a Fortnite Batman comic. Pretty cool. Like that cover. We have a Wonder Woman comic here. I Am Batman #1 in the pile. You get Red Hood Outlaw #45. Speed Metal #1, the Flash story. We've got Task Force Z and Dark Knights of Steel in this pile. So you get Dark Knights of Steel #1, special variant cover here. And you'll get Dark Knights of Steel #2 to continue that story. And then you have Task Force Z #1. Death was just the beginning. And Task Force Z #2. These are like DC heroes and villains as zombies. And then we have 3 special items from Petrucco's Collectibles. We have a Titanium Series Star Wars Bosk here. This is a die-cast metal version of Bosk. It is posable. I think it's like a little bit of posability there. We've got a Marvel Legends Wolverine Weapon X with a bunch of accessories and a backdrop. Atari Yar's Revenge in the box. It's open, but you get the box and the cartridge. These came from Petrucco's Collectibles down here in Florida. Really in a great store. I love these guys. I'm putting in a Space Invaders we got in the box from Atari. And we have a couple games that came from a friend of mine in Seattle. Rob sent us Madden 94 in the Super Nintendo. This has everything in it. And we have a Genesis game, Subterranea. This is an interesting game. I got the some images here of the graphics so you can sort of get an idea what kind of game this is. And if you want to pause it right here, you can read about this one. It's an interesting game. But some of you might not have ever heard of it. Dave from the Vintage Toy Rush has generously purchased and donated these mask vehicles. We got the Hurricane, the Condor here, and we've got the Vampire. Dave at Vintage Toy Rush had me pick these up from another awesome store we have down here called Bits and Buttons. And the guys were nice enough to knock a little bit off the price to help Dave out in donating those. And then we also have a Bullet in the box. And we've got the Mandalorian Star Wars Mission Fleet series with the Mandalorian and Grogu. We have a Gamerverse Civil Warrior and the Collector. 3.75-inch figures. And we've got Black Widow versus Ryu from Street Fighter. This is Marvel versus Capcom Gamerverse. We have a G.I. Joe 6-inch Storm Shadow. This is the exclusive. So he's going to go in there. And then we're going to do Roadblock here. And we'll probably pair Roadblock up with Scarlet. So we've got an image of Scarlet here. So Roadblock and Scarlet will go together. Storm Shadow will be by himself. And then we're also going to put Cobra Commander and Destro together here. So yeah, Cobra Commander and Destro will be in one lot. Roadblock and Scarlet in one lot. And then the Storm Shadow alone. Okay, then we got one from Geek Strong here. This isn't the exact one that you're going to get. This is just a sample image that I found because Geekstrong has it in the mail right now. He's sending us a Bullock from Indiana Jones, the mail-away figure. So we're going to have that for the auction. Thanks so much, Geekstrong. Thanks, Dino. Really appreciate that. And now we have something from way back when. Joey and Nilda have put up this King Kong Skull Island. Really cool figure. This is awesome. Thanks a lot to you guys over there at Way Back When. Way Back When is a great store near me. Love Joey and Nilda. These guys are incredible. Awesome. And now we're getting into Star Wars The Vintage Collection. This comes from Chris at 1000th Ghost and myself. We're going to do these two together. And then I also have a separate Luke Skywalker to do. We have two Lukes in this auction. So we're going to do Han and Luke together, and then we're going to do Luke on his own. We've got a Lando Calrissian from Chris at 1000th Ghost. It's got a couple little dings up in the corner just so you guys are aware of it. And then I also threw in a Lando Calrissian myself, and so we're going to have two Landos in this group as well. So we'll do two different Landos. We've got a C-3PO on the Empire Strikes Back card back. These are modern figures on vintage-looking card backs. We've got Lando Calrissian as the skiff guard. And we're going to do each of these separate. We got Mandalorian on this awesome card back. And we've got Darth Vader from Rogue One, of course, from my collection. I ended up having like 6 of these accidentally. I kept buying them because they look so cool. And we got Captain Rex here from the Clone Wars. So I had to throw those in just because I had extras of them. So I thin my collection down a little bit. Thin out what I'm storing. We got a Darth Maul. What are these? Galaxy of Adventure figures. We've got Ahsoka Tano's Clone Trooper. And we also have Ahsoka Tano herself. Each one of those will go individually. We'll do a separate auction for each one of those. From the X-Men 6-inch, we have a retro card back Marvel Legends Storm. And then we also have the original Storm from Toy Biz. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll do those together. I don't know. We got Fantastic Four original Toy Biz Human Torch from the 90s. We've got a electronic Hulk that really talks from the early 90s. Toy Biz. We have a carded Mandalorian credit collection Death Trooper here. Star Wars Bendham's Bib Fortuna. Really cool. We have we got Back to the Future 2. We've got Marty and Doc from Back to the Future 2. The future versions of Marty and Doc. And speaking of Back to the Future, we've got these Out of Time and the Future Barcode license plate sets. They are metal, and we're going to have 2 sets of those up for grabs. I believe they are made of aluminum, but they are not. The letters are not raised. We have Roman Reigns, Masters of the WWE, Masters of the Universe WWE, Roman Reigns. From Star Trek, we have a Andorian here, action figure, 5-inch figure. We've got Data as a Romulan. And we're going to have, who else do we got? I know we got another one. Geordi here in his dress uniform. And Geordi is unpunched. That's pretty cool. We have a Star Wars Mandalorian, the Mandalorian, those little $5 figures that were at Walmart. For Lego from the Mandalorian, we have the Razor Crest ship, the micro version. Katie, Funko Pop. I do want to warn you, this box is a little bit damaged. It's sort of rough. It's for the open collector. We have a Boba Fett Funko Pop from the new Boba Fett. Well, this was probably from The Mandalorian, wasn't it? Mandalorian and the Child. We've got the Bounty Child little action figure. From Transformers Netflix, War for Cybertron, we got Impactor. And we have from Siege, War for Cybertron, Starscream. And this Starscream is the one that's in the Cybertron jet mode. So this goes back a year or so, couple years, maybe even 2 years by now. And another Transformer Modern, we have a special edition Hasbro Pulse exclusive. It's the Decepticon Exhaust. And this is a character that looks similar to Wheeljack, but it's not Wheeljack. It's a character called Exhaust. And it's got this special exclusive packaging because it's direct from Hasbro Pulse. You got the instructions in this awesome looking box that it comes with. So, yeah. We got a Batman Funko Pop pin, a little die-cast pin that's going to go on your chest there. You can put it on. We have, from Star Wars Resistance, we've got our heroes, a set of 4 heroes from Star Wars Resistance. Anti-Eternia, Ram Man, and Teela. These are the micro figures still on card. And we also have a Revelation version of Whiplash that we can put in the auction. We have a Knight Rider Color Forms Rub and Play transfers. These are vintage from a million years ago. Marvel Legends, Marvel's Frogman. Still in the packaging. Looks cool. You got to have a Frogman. We've got the Marvel Comics X-Men Ultimate Expanse Transformers. And the package on that was a little dinged, just so you know. Palpatine and Senator Palpatine, Star Wars Episode 1 action figures. We've got Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi. These are going to be paired up in one auction just so you can have them battle each other out. And on his own, we're going to be doing C-3PO without his coverings. Star Wars Episode 1 action figures. Really cool. We have these Batman play arts from the movie, from the second film, Dark Knight. We got Batman. And now I want to warn you, these boxes, the boxes are pretty intact, but the packaging inside is falling apart. We opened these to make sure that all the pieces were still there. They look like they're intact, but these are probably for the loose collector because the inside trays have disintegrated over time. We didn't know that was something that would happen to these. We have a Mandalorian lunchbox. On one side, you've got IG-11 and Queel, and on the other, you have the Mandalorian himself with Baby Yoda. Really cool lunchbox. This will be in the auction. And speaking of Mandalorian, we got Funko Pop Christmas ornaments of the Mandalorian and the child. We have a Masters of the Universe Hot Wheels set. These are 5 Hot Wheels done up as Masters of the Universe characters. He-Man, Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, Beast-Man, and Teela. And next we have Gargoyle's Goliath giant-sized NECA figure. This thing is awesome. This is a really cool looking action figure. Such detail. It's just amazing. It's impressive. And continuing from NECA, we've got the 3 Defenders of the Universe. We've got, I don't know if we're going to do them all 3 together. You guys can let us know. Do you want all 3 together? Or do you want to do Flash and Ming as one auction and then do a separate auction just for the Shadow, or what's his name? Sorry, the Phantom, right? Yeah, not the Shadow. What am I saying? The Phantom. Let me know if you want to do all 3 together, if you want 2 separate lots there. We've got from Disney Galaxy's Edge, we have the Coke bottle and a restraining bolt magnet, and you have a wind-up droid. Transformers Vintage, we've got Sea Spray, Beachcomber, and Power Glide. We're going to do these as one lot for all 3 figures. And then also for Vintage G1 Transformers, we've got 4 more figures for you. So a second lot here, we'll have these 4 figures. We've got Gears, Swerve, Tailgate, and Brawn. Really cool. These come from Wheeljack's Lab, and a really great guy on eBay. And then we have from a lot that I won on eBay, I decided to put in these G.I. Joe vehicles. We've got the Wolverine with the HAL weapons system. And we're going to throw in the Wolverine here. You'll get Crazy Legs to drive that one because we don't have a cover girl to give you. But the Wolverine's really cool. And to operate the HAL, we'll give you Lifeline. That'll be cool. And even though he's a pacifist, he can hang out on the back of here. So you're going to get all this in one lot. And then for the second lot of G.I. Joe, well, here we got close-up pictures of Crazy Legs and Lifeline. And then we're going to get to the second lot of G.I. Joe. The second lot for G.I. Joe Vintage is going to be a Havoc with cross-country driver. And the Havoc here is a really cool vehicle. My brother had this when we were kids. I love this vehicle. It's really cool. And it opens up in the back so that there's little hover car can come out. Cross-country can fly the hover car around. There is one flaw. This little clip on the back is busted, but as you can see from all the other images, the thing still holds together just fine. And cross country here looks good. Got a little bit of wear on his hat, but I mean, yeah, it's vintage G.I. Joe. What can you expect? I'm also going to throw in with the Havoc this top secret dispatch. So you get this with the Havoc. And that's going to have, it's a little mail-away flyer for different things. It's always cool to have some of this paraphernalia from back in the day. And another big vintage lot, is going to be for this Star Wars Hoth set of figures. We're going to have an Energizer. There's nothing with it. It's just the Energizer itself. There's none of the tools are here or anything, but still thought we'd throw the Energizer in there. We've got a Tauntaun with the saddle. No reins or anything, but this Tauntaun is beautiful. We have a Wampa here to throw in for you. You're going to get all this in one lot of these Star Wars things here. We've got Chewie, Han, Leia, and Luke. And Leia's wearing one of the backpacks from the accessory pack. And we also have two Hoth Rebel soldiers for you and the Hoth Rebel commander. And one of the Hoth Rebel soldiers is also wearing that backpack from the accessories kit. So yeah, you get this entire set of Hoth characters, vintage Star Wars Kenner, in one awesome lot for the auction. And this auction will be on Sunday, January 23rd. Just to reiterate, starting about 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That'd be 8 a.m. Pacific time, and that would be 4 p.m. UK GMT time. Oh, geez, I almost forgot this. We have this AT-AT tape dispenser that is just freaking incredible. Yeah, this thing's awesome. AT-AT tape dispenser. And here's a picture of the book that you will get from Red 5 Designs that will be in the auction. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Gianni and Greg. And all those items will be up for auction on Sunday, January 23rd, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, which will be 8 a.m. Pacific, and it'd be 4 p.m. GMT if you guys are in the UK there. And don't forget, if you don't want to, bid on any of those items and you just want to donate a little bit of cash, you can donate cash at my brother's GoFundMe. I'll have a link in the description below. And you can, alternatively, you could just send us some money in the PayPal, and I'll have that link in the description below. And for every $10 that you donate, again, you will get a duck in the duck races. And once we get the duck races going, there'll be winners from each round of the duck race, and then we'll have a finals at the end, and the winner of the finals will get the Nintendo Switch. So we'll eliminate everybody down through a duck race thing, and the winner that stands at the end of the duck races will get the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, cool. So don't forget to tune in on Sunday, January 23rd to see all the excitement and everything happen. So there you go, guys. That's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything we got so far. And like I said, there's more stuff coming. We've got items coming from, like, Dino stuff's in the mail. There's stuff from Left Coast Graphics there. Rick has stuff coming. And we've got the Read 5 Designs book. Yeah, Read 5 Designs book. Cool. All right. I think I got everybody. I hope I got everybody. If I missed somebody, I'm terribly sorry. There's so much going on. But I think I got everyone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to say a special thanks to Salacious Rum, because Salacious has been putting up this banner for my brother's GoFundMe on all of his live streams, and I just want to say we really appreciate that, Salacious. So Salacious and Bob, you guys have been awesome. Thanks a lot for doing that. Really appreciate it. And yeah, cool. Okay, now I think I've got everyone. I gotta write this stuff down. And yeah, we'll have it all together on Sunday, January 23rd. I'll have it all written down and make sure we thank everyone and who's there. But from the bottom of my heart, to everyone out there who's participated and helped out, I appreciate it. Hope to see all of you on Sunday, January 23rd, as we auction off all this stuff. I mean, it's overwhelming how much stuff we got, isn't it? It's just, I mean, I didn't think we'd have this much stuff to auction off, but that's just an incredible amount of items. And I hope there's something there for you. There should be something for everybody. And like I said, all the money is going to go to help my brother pay for these cancer treatments. And if we get above and beyond our goal, we are going to donate what's left over to the Moffitt Cancer Center, so that this will benefit cancer, for anyone who has cancer, right? Not just my brother. But yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. My brother appreciates it. And we hope to see you Sunday, January 23rd, right here on this channel, live, pretty much all day long. It's going to take us forever to get through all this stuff. And then we'll do the duck races at the end for the Nintendo Switch. So it's going to be an exciting day, full of fun, lots of cool activities, and lots of guests. All these people who've donated items will be joining us at some point during the stream, as well as a bunch of other fellow YouTubers. We will all be on there. Everyone will be in this together, helping each other out. So, cool. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm John. I'm out of here, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. See ya.